So just go ahead and take a seat and make sure that you are comfortable. You can sit up straight and rest your hands on your legs. Close your eyes and take a couple of deep mindful breaths, just being aware of the breath going in and out. And now pay attention to where the breath goes in your body. Try to give it more space by lengthening. Take a couple more breaths. And then take a deep breath in through your nose. And do a long exhale from your mouth. And do that 3 times. All right, let's bring the arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up. Stretch arms alongside your ears. Stretch your torso. Just take a couple breaths. And then we'll go to the right. Take the left arm over. And go to the left. Right arm over. And just keep going side to side. And come back to center and let's circle the shoulders. And circle them the other way. Take your shoulders back, chin to chest. Flex the back of your neck. And lift your chin, let your head go back. And bring it forward. And back. And again, forward. And back. And lift your head and turn, look over your right shoulder. And look to the left. And again, right. Left. One more time, right. And left. And center, reach up and release the fingers, palms, inhale. Exhale to your right, bring your left arm over. Roll your left shoulder back, look up towards the ceiling. Keep extending that left arm. And roll it down, look towards the floor. Come up and over to the left. And roll your right shoulder back, look up at the ceiling. And roll it down, look towards the floor. And come up and over to the right. And left. And again to the right. And left. And center, interlace your fingers, reach up, inhale, twist to your right, look over your shoulder. Twist to your left, look over your shoulder. Twist to your right. And left. And center, place your hands on your legs and just circle your torso. Circle from your waist. Circle the other way. And come back to center, and let's go to hands and knees. So you want to set up with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Table position, and lengthen your spine. Pull your tailbone back, crown of your head forward. Round your back, come into the cat pose. Lift your spine as high as you can. And then the cow. Drop your belly, lift your shoulders and hips, lift your head. And we'll go back and forth between those two positions. Rounding and arching your back. Move your hands forward about one hand's length. And circle your shoulders and hips together. And go the other way. Circle. And come back to the center. Bring the wrists under the shoulders again and turn, look to your left. Take your left shoulder towards your left hip. And go to your right. And again, left and right. And center. And take your knees out, mat width apart. Bring your feet together in the middle. Take your hips back to your heels. And just relax in that position. This wide child's pose. Let your lower back relax, your shoulders, your arms, upper back. Breathe deeply. Come back up to hands and knees. Take your right arm out to the side and lift your right shoulder. And hold there. And then take your right arm and slide it under your left. Bringing your right shoulder to the mat, lift your left shoulder and hold there. Lift the right arm back up. Reach up, take the right shoulder back. Take your right hand and bring it to your lower back. Roll that right shoulder back a bit more. And bring the right hand down. Just take a breath. Take your left arm out, reach up, pull that left shoulder back. Hold there for a moment. And take your left hand and slide it under your right arm. Your left shoulder to the mat and lift your right shoulder. Hold. Breathe deep. And lift your left arm. And take your left hand behind your back and roll that left shoulder back. And bring it down. And we're going to take the right leg straight back, reach back through your heel, bring your left arm out in front. So lifting with the muscles along the spine, reaching and lifting at the same time. hold. And bring it down. Round your back, release any tension. Come back to a flat back. Take your left leg back, right arm out in front. Reaching in opposite directions, hold. And bring it down. Round your back. And release. And now we're going to take the right leg and left arm out again. So either just keep reaching out, or if you can grab your ankle with your hand and lift the hand and foot. Either one, continue to hold. And release it. Take it down, round your back. And release. And now we'll take the left leg back, right arm out. Reaching out. Hold. Or see if you can grab your ankle. And if you can, lift the hand and foot. And hold. And release. Round your back. And relax it. Spread your fingers out wide. Turn your toes under and take your hips up and back. So coming into downward dog and just press into the front of your hand. Raise and lower your heels, stretching out the backs of your legs. And then stretch, alternating right and left. And press both heels down. Roll your shoulder blades towards your spine. Open your upper back. Take a few breaths. And come forward. Drop the knees. Drop your belly. Lift your head, shoulders back. And round your back again. Turn your toes under. Take your hips up. Downward dog. Press into the front of the hands. Roll the shoulder blades towards the spine. Open your armpits out to the side. Take a couple of deep breaths. And come forward. Hands and knees. Drop your belly. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your head. And round the back. And we're going to do the twist again. So take your knees out, mat width apart. Take your right arm out to the side. Lift your right shoulder. Pull the right shoulder back. Take a couple of breaths. And take your right arm and slide it under your left. Take your left arm, reach up to the ceiling, pull that left shoulder back. And then if it feels comfortable, you can take your left hand across to the right side of your back. Pull your left shoulder back even more. And hold. And we'll come back up to hands and knees. And take the left arm out to the side and reach up. Hold there. And bring it down. Slide your left arm underneath your right. Press the right hand into the mat. Lift the right shoulder. Take your right arm up. And cross it over your back. Right hand to the left side of the back. Hold and breathe deep. And bring that right hand down. Come back to hands and knees and back to child's pose. Just relax. Take your hands back by your feet. Relax your arms. Take a few deep breaths. And bring the hands forward. We're going to turn over. So come up and turn over on your back. And bend your knees. Hug your legs in. Pull them in against your abdomen. Take a couple of deep breaths, just letting your belly press against your thighs. Lift your head, bring your forehead towards your knees, so hold. Lower the head, bring your hands by your sides, palms to the floor. Bring your shins parallel to the floor and press your lower back down, and then move your knees towards the wall in front of you and then towards the wall behind you. Just go back and forth. And then circle your knees. Keep your lower back pressed down. And circle the knees the other way. Come back to center and just hug your legs in again. Take a couple breaths. Relax completely. Bring your feet back to the floor, hands to your sides, and actually let's straighten the right leg here. So left foot on the floor with the knee up, right leg is straight. Lift your right leg up, and then lower it down. And again, lift and lower, lift and lower. We'll do two more. Lift and lower, and the last one, lift and lower. And relax, press your right heel away from you, stretch the hip and relax it. So now put your right foot on the floor, straighten your left leg and lift. Bring it all the way up, lower down and lift, lower and lift and lower, and two more. Bring it up and take it down and lift and take it down and stretch out through your left heel. Stretch and relax and lengthen both legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale from your mouth. Lift your right leg up. Hold your leg with your hands and flex your foot. So stretch that leg as much as you can. Just pull it towards you. Take a couple breaths. And then lift your head and bring your head towards your knee. Take a couple breaths. Lower your head, lower your leg. And the left leg, lift it up, hold it, flex the foot, take a couple breaths. And bring your head to your knee, hold. Lower your head, lower your leg. And the right leg, hold, pull it towards you. And lift your head, bring your head to your knee, hold. Lower your head, lower your leg, and the left leg. Lift, hold it. Bring your head towards your knee, hold. Lower your head, lower your leg. Relax for a moment. Bend your knees, rock your knees side to side. Let your hips roll. And back to center. Let's cross the right ankle over the left knee. Press on your right thigh. Try to let your lower back flatten. Take your hand off your thigh, pick your left foot up and put your hands around the back of the left leg and pull in there. And just hold again. Rotate the left ankle. Rotate it the other way. Rock your hips side to side. And go back to center. Pull in again. And release. Uncross your legs. And cross them the opposite way. So we're going to press now on the left leg. Sorry. The left leg crossed over the right. Just press there. Try to let your lower back flatten. And take your hand off your leg, pick up your right foot and put your hands around the back of your right leg. Flex the left foot, pull your right leg in. Breathe deep. And release. Uncross your legs, just relax for a moment. And then pick up your strap and bend your right knee. Put your strap around the ball of the right foot and extend that right leg up. And hold one end of the strap in each hand. Press your heel towards the ceiling. On your inhale, lengthen your leg, press into the back of the leg. And on your exhale, let your foot come towards your head. So just continue with that. Deep breathing. And let's release the tension a little and put the strap in your right hand. And take your leg over to the right. So you're going to keep your left hip down, put your hand on your left hip to remind you to keep it down. Press out through the right heel. Straighten that right leg. And again, taking deep breaths, pushing out through the heel. And bring the leg up. And switch the strap to the left hand. Take your right arm out at shoulder level, and we'll take the leg over to the left. So we're going to keep that right leg straight, keep pushing into the back of the leg. And try to relax wherever you're feeling the tension. Push out through the heel. Breathe deep. Take 2 more deep breaths. And bring your leg back up. And bend your knee. Take your strap off your foot. Just lie still for a moment. And bend your left knee and put the strap around the left foot. Hold one end in each hand. The upper arms on the floor. I'm going to press into that left heel. Take deep breaths. On your exhale, let your foot come towards you. Keep your leg straight. And just a few more breaths. And then put the strap into your left hand. And put your right hand on your right hip. So keep your right hip down and take your left leg out to the left. And take deep breaths. Keep extending that left leg and keeping the right hip from rolling up. And we'll bring the leg back up and switch hands. So place it in your left hand and right hand, place it in your right hand, left hand by your side. And we'll take the leg over to the right. Let your hip roll up, keep the upper back close to the mat at least. Straighten that left leg, push into the strap. Release tension when you breathe out. And bring the leg up. Take your strap off your foot and just put your strap to the side and relax for a moment. All right, so now we're going to bring the right leg up with the toe pointed. Now, if it's hard to keep your leg straight here, it's okay to bend your knee. We want to keep the left side very firm. So flex your left foot, press the left side of the body down, press the upper back down, put your hands by your sides. We're going to circle the right leg. Like you're drawing a circle with your toe or with your knee if your knee is bent. And just do a small circle. And then go the other way, circle. Come back to center. Bend your knee, wrap your hands around your shin. Hug that leg and just relax for a few breaths. And release the leg, and we'll do the left. So bringing the left leg up either with your toe pointed or your knee bent. You're going to press your right side down, flex the right foot, right hands, both hands down, upper back, and we'll circle the left leg. So start with a small circle. And switch, go the other way, still a small circle. And bring it to center and down. And relax for a moment. Take a couple of deep breaths. And the right leg up again. So we're going to press the left leg down, flex the left foot, press the upper back, the arms down, point the toe or bend the knee. We're going to make a little bit larger circles this time. Pay attention to keeping the rest of your body very still. Just a few more. And switch direction. Circle that leg. Again, these are bigger circles. And bring it to center. Bend your knee, wrap your hands around your shin. Just relax for a moment. Take a couple deep breaths. And release it. And now for the left leg. So up straight, you're going to flex your right foot, press the back body down. Circle that left leg this time, making bigger circles. Try to anchor your body into the floor. Let's switch direction. So really pressing down through the arms, the back, and the right leg. And back to center. And bend the knee, wrap your hands around your shin. Take a couple deep breaths, relax. Release the leg. Bring your arms overhead behind you. Stretch from your heels to your fingertips. Stretch your whole body. Ooh. Let's come up to a standing position. So we've been on the floor this whole time. So just take your time to come up to standing. Let's stand with the feet a little wider than the hips. And place your hands on your waist and just bend side to side a few times. Come up and we'll bend forward and back. And up, and we'll circle the torso. So we're going to go forward, left, back, and to your right. Forward, left, back, and right. Forward, and we're going to switch directions. So we go right, back, and left. Forward, and to the right, back, and to the left, and up. Take a deep breath in, bring your right arm up, left hand to your side, and bend to the left. Slide the hand down the leg. And come up, other side, left arm up, right hand down, bend to the right. And up. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back, press your hips forward. Take a couple deep breaths. Bend forward, lift your hands up over your back. Release the hands, just let them come down, and again, relax for a few breaths. And come up halfway, all the way, stand up. Let's bring the feet in a little bit, still slightly wider than the hips, and twist. Let your arms swing, lift your opposite heel when you twist to one side. So nice gentle movements. And back to center. Let's bring the feet back under the hips, feet parallel to each other, and just shift, come up on your toes, and then rock back on your heels. And you can raise and lower your arms as you go up and down. Okay, and then take the feet out wide, bend your knees, come into a high squat or goddess pose. Bring your hands up, palms facing each other, and just sink back into the heels. Press into your feet, your legs. And let's shift side to side. Come back to center, sink down. Inhale, reach out. Exhale down. Inhale, reach out. Exhale down and hold. And we're going to go over to the left. So take your left elbow to your left leg, lift your right arm up. Come back to center. Go to the right, left arm up. Back to center. One more time each side. Go to the left, right arm up, and center. And to the right, left arm up, and center. Straighten the arms and legs. Hands down. We're going to come into a forward fold. I'll just show this from the side. So with straight legs, let your upper body relax completely. Grab hold of your legs as low as you can and holding the backs of the legs, and let your upper body just be very relaxed with the head coming down towards the feet. Think here about your breath. So when you breathe in, you want to feel the energy moving from the heels up to the waistline. And when you breathe out, it goes out from the waistline out to the crown of the head. The two lines, breathing in, coming up the heels to the waistline, lengthening there. Breathing out, lengthening from the waist to the crown of the head. And just a few more breaths. And grab your elbows with your opposite hand and swing your torso side to side. Back to center and just relax. Couple more breaths. And come up halfway. And all the way, reach up, bend back. And stand up straight. And now we're going to lie down on the front of the body. So lying down with your hands underneath your forehead. So one hand on top of the other. And let's take a few deep breaths, breathing down to the lower belly so that your belly presses against the mat when you breathe in. And when you breathe out, it releases. And then we'll come into Sphinx pose. Lift your head and chest. Take your elbows underneath your shoulders. Forearms and hands on the mat. Lift your head, shoulders back. Bring your breastbone forward. Relax the back of the waist. Think about stretching the front of the body. Breathe deeply. And turn, look over your left shoulder. Take it back towards your heel. And center. And to the right. And center. And left. And center. And right. And center. And lift your elbows. Take your head to your hands again. Just take a few breaths. Bend your right knee. Reach back and grab your ankle with your hand, or you can take a strap, put the strap over the foot. So if you're using a strap, you would do it like this. It's over the top of the foot, just below the ankle, and then you hold the other end in your hand with your elbow forward and just pull there, or grabbing the ankle with the hand and then lift your thigh and pull. Just take a couple breaths, pulling. And release it. And we'll do the other side. So go ahead and either grab your ankle or put the strap around. Lift that thigh a little, pull in. Take a couple of deep breaths. And release it. Bring your head to your hands. Crocodile pose, breathing deep in the belly. And let's come back into child's pose. So take your hips back towards your heels. Keep the feet and knees a little wide. And relax in this pose. Try to release tension anywhere that you feel it. All right, so we're going to go from this into corpse pose. Or you could do another restorative pose if you prefer for relaxation, but we're just going to get ready for deep relaxation. And you want to make sure that your body is symmetrical. Right and left sides are even and supported. And then notice your breath. Make your breath nice and deep. Try to extend your exhale a little longer than your inhale. So just relax completely. Move your attention through your body. Go from the feet to the head and back down. Just continuously noting what's happening and trying to mentally release tension. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Gently start moving your fingers, moving your toes. Rotate your ankles, rotate your wrists. And roll over and rest on your side. And just stay there for a moment. Come up to a seated position. You can sit up on a blanket or a block. We're going to do a little breathing exercise. So actually this breathing exercise is best done kneeling, but if kneeling isn't comfortable, then sitting is better because it's most important that so just either sitting or kneeling and coming up straight with a lengthened spine. Rest your hands on your legs, close your eyes, and just take a few mindful breaths. And now we're going to do the exercise. So you're going to breathe really deeply, direct the breath down to your lower belly. And when you exhale, make an O shape with your lips and blow a long breath out your mouth. So just continue with that. Deep inhale, long exhale from the mouth. One more. And just breathe normally. Count in your mind 10 breaths, 10 inhales, 10 exhales. Rub your hands together. Rest your palms on your eyes. Gently massage your face, your neck, your shoulder. And let's close with chanting Om 3 times. So breathe in. Just take a few normal breaths. Rub your hands together. Rest your palms on your eyes. And gently massage your face, neck, and shoulders.